Kayla's coming over Sunday for eggs, and Deb said she'd take some. Because tomorrow I'll have 8 more.
All right, should be live.
Doesn't say live. Oh, now we're live.
All right, we live now. Leah, can you hear me?
Leah?
Should be live. Oops, I got to turn the volume down.
Doesn't say live. Oh, now we're live.
All right, there we go.
We're connected.
Yep. You should be.
Yeah, yep, my notification's on. We're connected.
Yep, turn your volume down. You should be.
Yep, my notification.
All right. All right, Leah, can you hear me? What did you do? You typed in there too?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay. What you think, Sadie? Huh? What you think, girl?
She says you got me again.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
laughing her ass off.
Yeah.
Keeps timing out.
What does? What do you mean it times out?
Up there, the thing goes spinning.
Oh, that's because
Taz is here.
because the internet.
Hello, Taz. How are you?
That's Cynthia. Taz is Cynthia.
Oops, sorry, Cynthia.
I'm doing good. Jackie's here tonight. Can you hear us all right? Got the mics on, so they should be working correctly. SJM, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Firing up the barrel kiln right now. That's cool. Awesome.
That's our Sadie girl eating the clay back there.
Yeah, she likes to eat the clay. I don't know why. But then again,
Quite
you know.
possibly the dynamic duo. He's better at it than me.
Jackie hasn't thrown on the wheel.
I've been thrown in a long time. I didn't like throwing on the wheel.
Mm-mm. No, you didn't.
My hands don't handle it.
The puppy's cute.
She's a big girl.
We have 4 people in here?
Mm-hmm. Me on my phone.
Oh, really? I've been using a kick wheel exclusively for the past year or so. My electric wheel needs maintenance. Oh, wow. I bet you like that though, don't you?
My husband's been trying to build a kick wheel.
Yeah, I'm building one like Simon Leach. I'm doing a kick wheel like his. His is actually a treadle, but you know the idea. Yeah, you got rid of some of the mods. Yeah, I got rid of pretty well all the mods are gone.
How are you tonight?
Matter of fact, I only have super mods right now. And Leah can make people mods if she wants to. So I don't have any regular mods. Okay.
I thought I was.
I don't think you're a mod, dear. Leah. I love the kick wheel. It's wonderful. Did he make the treadle? Yeah, so I'm making the treadle. It's a Simon Leach treadle, but I made it myself off of his plans. So I've been working on that. And once it got cold, I couldn't work on it anymore because the shop's not heated. So hopefully this spring I can get on it and get it done. That way I can get which I will show you guys, when I get the whole wood shop out of there. So and it's going to become a studio for me. Then I'm down here in the basement. I don't really like this so much. You want to read the chat off, dear?
Yeah. Since I started my ceramics 6 years ago, I focused on traditional methods. Leah says she's doing well and she's doing some quick shopping and grabbing a quick dinner. We're all good up here. I am a mod. Ha ha ha.
Really?
Yes, I am.
I didn't know that. Apparently, I didn't remove all the mods.
Hey.
You know what? I'm going to start with I'm going to use the other clay first. I'm not going to start with this.
Does that new scale work at all?
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. Let's use this clay. This is the speckled clay I've been using.
Oh, I love the speckled clay. That's when I want my dishes made in.
You love the mics? Good. I'm glad they're working good.
Good day, Muirhead, passerby says.
Hey, passerby. How you doing there, buddy? Good to see you.
Ceramic says, my porch studio isn't heated either, and I'm upstate New York. Finally getting to get the kick wheel again.
Oh, wow.
Cynthia says, life with the... Oh, yes. The influencer, she schedules me with an hour a week. Passerby, Leah, I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before. Leah, it's hard because you don't want to hurt feelings or offend people, but we are small channels for now. And if it helps us grow, let's go.
Yep.
This is passerby not long ago, laugh out loud. Cynthia says, again, if people get offended, they can kick rocks. It's not about us, laugh out loud. Leah says, Sin, I love that you have a big influencer friend. They're hard, they're handy.
Yep, for sure. Yeah.
Passerby says, good, thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Leah says, that's Sin. We love y'all all so much. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I might have to meet up with you and bring some of your stuff down when I come to Tennessee.
Yeah, it depends how close you are. You could meet Jackie.
We're glad to see you too, Leah. She says she's so glad to see us.
She's going to have her sisters with her. How many of you?
There's 4 of us going.
4?
Yeah, 4 out of the 7. 4 out of the... What? How many sisters I have? 5. Yeah, 6 girls.
Yeah, Cynthia is also in Tennessee.
Oh, cool, Cynthia. Yes, I'm coming to Tennessee in May. Passerby, hi, I'm Jackie. I'm going to give Muirhead a back message after this live. Massage, back massage after
a back massage, yeah.
Duh. Pigeon Fort, Cindy. Forge, laugh out loud, Leah says.
Yeah.
Passerby says, tee-hee. Oh, wow. Says Cynthia. Too far for me. Where are you at, Cynthia?
Yes, Sadie. Yes. I know. Yeah. How much clay is this one? Oh, that's 4 pounds. Let's keep the 4-pound one as well. Oh, look out, Sadie. You got 3 pounds of clay.
What, baby? Won't Daddy pet you because he's throwing? You can't bother him while he's throwing.
Now she wants to be full of clay, which she probably wouldn't care.
No, she's an Airedale Terrier.
Oh, I need. Since I'm wearing white, maybe I'll put the.
Put the apron on.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shirt that he's wearing. Sadie, you're going to get hot standing against there. I can feel your body.
Yes, she will be hot.
Hi, Gail. Good to see you. Yes, she is a sweetheart, but boy, she's a mama's girl.
All right.
I don't know if it's because I have the illnesses that she stays right by my side, or
You're
it's
always
just
with her.
She loves me, and I'm always with her.
You guys really haven't been apart unless you go on trips.
Yep. And then she cries, or if I'm in the hospital. Yes, I agree with you, Ceramics. White shirt and throwing is crazy, especially that shirt.
Well, as long as they get washed out before you put them in the washing machine, they'll be all right.
Yes, but that shirt, I don't want you to wear when you're throwing.
I probably should have dedicated throwing clothes.
Yes, you should. You should. Yes, the apron does well. Thank you, Leah.
Yep, sure does. I got it all full of clay though, Leah. But that's what it's for, right? Why is there junk floating in my bucket?
Pass her by. Good day, Gail. Because I had to leave. I missed your answer last when I was here. Amir had asked if you went to Australia for your son's wedding.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was the other stream. Well, I got a little bit of clay on it. That'll be all right.
On what, your apron?
Yeah, no, the shirt. Oh, Gail's here. Hi, Gail. How you doing?
Told you she was here.
Yeah. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Give me some likes. If you like what you're watching, please give me a like. You'll notice that most of you lost your mod status. But I think we talked about that earlier, so I think you all kind of recognize the fact that I was going to remove the mods. But it seems to be affecting the algorithm somehow. So we're going to abide by YouTube's algorithms and what it wants and see if we can't gain some more subscribers. And if you have any friends at work or family that are interested, that you think that would be interested in watching, please let them know about me. If I can get to 500 subscribers, I can list my store on this YouTube channel, which is awesome. I would like to be able to do that. Yeah, she's watching the chat. She's watching on the big monitor because I moved the computer onto its own little table. I just got tired of it being.
I'm here.
I got tired of it being on my big working table.
Happy Friday to you, Nick.
Oh, Nick, hey, how you doing there, brother? Hey, Nick, I wanted to change my name on Rumble. You know, because it has Terry Potter on there, and of course, it won't let you do that. And you can still search up Muirhead Pottery, and it comes right up with the search. But I wanted to change the name, and of course, it won't let me. So then I thought, well, I'll just delete the account and remake the account. So I went to try to delete the account. Rumble said that my videos, what did it say? They were, I don't know, exclusive. They said your videos are exclusive, that I have to actually contact Rumble to delete my account because of my content. They don't, I guess, because they don't want me to just delete my account.
Maybe
is my guess.
That's too much heat for you.
Which I don't know why. I don't sound like I have a lot of subscribers or anything, but so now I'm trying to contact them so I can get my name changed on Rumble. But it was just interesting, you know, that I couldn't delete my account on Rumble. It wouldn't let me. Yeah, Terry Potter. That's what it's listed. That's what the name comes up like when I do a chat. The name will come up like that on Rumble. But if you look me up on Rumble as Muirhead Pottery, it does come up correctly. I think I have like 6 subscribers or something like that. So it's not like it's a lot, you know.
I just put a post up on Facebook that we're here.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And sent you a bunch of hearts. What are you making, babe?
I'm going to make another pie plate. It's quite a bit of clay. It's like 3 pounds of clay.
Wow.
But I don't really, I mean, it should be plenty to bring the walls up and make it like a nice 9-inch pan or so. The chat does look better. Well, I would agree. I'd agree, Gail. I think it does look better. It's not a sea of blue anymore. Rumble and pertaining to accounts. What to remove yourself? You should free to do so. Yeah, you know, passerby. I'm not quite sure why. It just said about my videos being exclusive, and they didn't want me. They really didn't want me to just go and delete it. Which I don't know. I have to contact them, and then what I'll do is do the spew that, hey, I want to change my name. You won't let me change my name, blah blah blah, and then they'll let me change my name.
A good decision.
If they don't want me to change my name, then delete my account and I'll start over. You know.
What is your
I
problem?
started the account 5
What is
years
your
ago, I
problem?
think.
What is your problem, little girl?
I think I've been on Rumble for, well, since 2020, I think. When it first came out, I think I jumped on it.
Counting.
Oh, hey, Jess. How you doing? Good to see you tonight, Jess.
Who's Jeff?
I saw your short that you did of the mug. With the glaze, you did the half and half. We'll see how it turns out, you know. Hopefully it turns out well and it looks good. You can get a good price for it, hopefully.
It's not worth using a new email for a new account.
What was that? Not work? Oh. Well, so I could do that. But the email account that I'm using is the Muirhead Pottery account. So I kind of wanted to keep it all so I got all the emails in the same place. But the answer to your question is, yeah, I could use another email. I just don't want to use another email. But I kind of like Rumble because of how it's set up and stuff. It is kind of nice. I like this pan.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
I think this is going to be a nice one.
You better back up, girl.
I don't know if this will make it to this kiln load or not for the bisque because I have a lot of stuff to go in that bisque.
You need to get glazing done. We got people waiting.
Yeah, I do have some glazing to do.
And me with my pie plate, I want it.
You want your pie plate? Yeah, I mean, it does. It does search correctly. SJM, it does. So, I don't know. I mean, I could just keep it the way it is. Like I said, if you search it on Rumble, it comes up correctly. So there's no issue there. But I want to do more lives on Rumble. They're pushing it that they want people to do lives on Rumble, and they're trying to make it as easy as possible. So, and they're a free speech platform as well. So you really don't have to worry about stuff like YouTube does, you know? Yeah, this is going to be nice to be able to get your utensil right in here.
Yeah, believe it or not, he doesn't really eat pie.
I
And
don't.
If he does, it's apple.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really eat any cake or pie.
Except his grandma Muirhead's pie or cake
Yep.
that weighs about 50 pounds.
Hey, it's red. It's real stuff, man. They put coffee in that cake.
Coffee, milk.
Nothing but the heavy stuff, you know?
It's a good old-fashioned recipe for a
Yeah.
chocolate cake.
That's right. It's like a Scottish recipe. It's hearty, you know? Sticks to your ribs kind of cake.
You're rotten. You know that. Hmm? You got stuff in your beard.
There we go. Trim a little bit on the outside there. Let's see. Oh, you watched the Masters. What's my favorite pie? Apple pie.
I told you that earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, you went. That's right. You went to the Blueberry Festival.
No, she didn't get there. She's going this week.
Oh, well, I didn't. You're not reading them out. I can't hear them. If you read them out, then I would know. But
Passerby says, I like Rumble being free speech, but they're too clunky and frustrating for me to use.
Oh.
Jess says, oh my gosh, I haven't heard sticks to your ribs since my grandma passed. I mean, no offense by this, y'all.
Yeah.
Spirits. My next post was going to be, Jackie, will you make one if I fire her pie plate? I guess that won't work.
Yeah.
I make that cake once a year at his birthday.
Yep. She does. And I have probably one piece of it.
Yep.
But it's good cake.
And the rest I end up giving away.
It is really good. Everybody that has that cake says they love it, right?
Yes. Some people offer to pay me to make it, and I say no. Only to the hubby.
Because it's a hard break. It's not like an easy recipe, is it?
No, not.
But you know, my grandmother, she could cook. That woman, she could. You know, she's old school, of course.
Your grandmother was old school, but she didn't teach you to eat everything. She spoiled you.
Well, some of us was just made to be spoiled.
Yeah, picky.
Well, you call it picky, I call it spoiled. Yeah.
Everybody knows my hubby's ear. He got it pierced.
You tell everybody, don't you?
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Why? Why are you so proud I got my ear pierced? I did. I got it pierced.
He
Because I
did.
always wanted it pierced. And, you know.
I
didn't
don't know. When I first had my nose pierced, he made me take it out. But then he let me get it pierced again.
Yeah, well. I told you guys a story that when I said about wanting to get one, Jackie said, let's go. That's because she wanted to get her nose pierced. That was the only reason why she said that.
No, baby. Wow, Jess, that's cool. I did cooking for over 15 years for Hoffman Homes for Youth. It was a place for kids that were abused and had social issues, and they had to live there. But I've been cooking all my life. So actually, Ceramic says, I was raised to eat what was put in front of you. When you start cooking, you can eat what you want. I went to culinary school during high school.
Oh, wow.
Gail says, laugh out loud for you, passerby, and my son. Is your son still here, Gail? Passerby says. No, her older son lives in Japan, Gail says.
That's pretty cool, though. lived in Japan.
Yeah. Have you been there, Gail? Japan?
I'd like to visit Japan too. Australia, Japan, only the cool places.
I don't know if it's anything like China.
No, China's completely different than Japan.
You don't want to go there. I've been to China. Gail, you'll have to let me know what it's like. I'm with you, Jess. I'd like to visit Greece. And Australia. And Scotland and Ireland. Those are my places that I'd like to visit.
Are there a few places I'd still go to in this country? Yeah, for sure. You gotta worry about that with this political environment. You're right, for sure.
Yes, passerby, I wouldn't go back to China at this point in my life. And I liked it when I went to certain areas.
Well, you were probably only allowed in certain areas.
Well, we went through several provinces, but we had to sign in each province we went into, and we had to be searched and all that. The one province we went to, you couldn't take a camera. Your phone couldn't be out because they would just destroy it.
Yep.
We saw somebody got their camera ripped out of their hands and totally destroyed.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess.
Yeah, this jam, not me. Yeah. You didn't know that, Jackie?
No.
Yeah.
I messed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Swan City is Jess. I don't think I know SJ's name, SJM's name. I don't know if I've
Silas.
Oh, okay.
She just told us.
I did not see it.
Sorry, I should have told you. I'm not very good of a reader at this stuff.
Nick, you need to give Jackie some pinpoints here. Some rules on reading chats.
Oh, cool, Gail. She said no, her son works for the United Nations.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's probably why he gets moved around quite a bit.
Probably.
SJM was in the background for a while. His parent.
Passerby says, oh, wow, Jackie. Nick says SJM was in the background for a while, but he's apparently back. Yeah, so what part of Japan, Cynthia? My son is in Tokyo, but he travels around Japan. Passerby, I was in Hong Kong. It's a very, very busy city, and I wouldn't walk the streets alone. SJM, apparently I am here. Nick Jordan in the chat. Cynthia says Tokyo. Nick Jordan would love to see some content. What do you mean? Babe, what's that mean?
What?
Nick says he would love to see some content.
Some content? What kind of content?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
What you mean there, Nick? Jackie needs some pointers. That's what she needs. To read
Ryan
the chat.
Waddle. Who's that? Oops. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. How you doing there, bud? She's having phone problems. Ryan is Leah's husband.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Leah having phone problems here. Laugh out loud. Okay.
Getting a little dry.
Gail says we should have them meet, Cynthia. I heard English speakers are rare in Japan. Oh, it's Leah on Ryan's old phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dear. Sometimes they talk amongst themselves.
Gotcha.
Everybody on here, kind of becomes friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Leah must have burnt up her phone. Did you, Leah? It's all those lives you were doing.
Passerby.
That's fun. That's funny, passerby. That's this is a lot more clay.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be, I'm going to try to make this in huge, like I did the other one of yours.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I should make a bread pan for baking sourdough bread.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that one casserole dish you said you made for casseroles, that would make a nice sourdough bread pan. Just like be a little bit deeper. Cynthia says, friends, we are family. Laugh out loud.
Lee was AI.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, we're family. That's right. That's right, Cynthia. We do kind of start to resemble a family, don't we?
Cynthia, yes, I use my Dutch oven to make my sourdough bread.
Okay.
So yeah, that would just a little bit deeper, I think, would be perfect.
Let's make this one like that. Although I'd have to make a lid for it.
I don't need a lid for my bread. I have to feed my starter. Didn't do that today.
Leo's artificial intelligence.
Or maybe just artificial, passerby says. And passerby says, shots fired. Cynthia says, yes, a Dutch oven, which we just discussed.
We are united as one with the mud. Absolutely.
I'll tell you, Cynthia, the big deep dish pie plates that he makes, I make baked chicken pie and baked beef pie in, and it is amazing the way it comes out.
Yeah, we do test our stuff. Wife makes sure she puts it through its paces. Because we didn't use this speckled clay before, so I had to make some stuff and test it, you know what I mean? Make sure that it's up to my satisfaction anyhow.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my redneck coming out of me. I can't talk, can't spell.
Babe, you're very intelligent.
I know. Sadie. Sadie. How you doing, Miss Sadie? Huh?
There she is.
How you doing?
She's yawning. She says, Mom,
Yeah.
it's bedtime.
Bedtime?
Just about.
Make this edge rounded in the middle.
My girl. My sweet, sweet Sadie.
Nice and flat. Because to be honest with you, I like to make these so they're not glazed on the inside.
Yeah, that's nice. I like my stemware that's not.
As long as it's, you know, as long as you burnish it,
Listen, I don't have to keep
I think it would work
petting
just
you,
fine.
little girl. I get tired of petting you all day long. You're spoiled.
Jim's, so it's time to spend. I'm glad he's better. I'm glad he's better, Cynthia. Now, Cynthia's husband, I think, is a police officer. I think is what she told me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he said I'm spending his retirement account, or his wife is spending his retirement account. That's what he.
Jess, I made my own starter. I made my own starter, and I just think you're better off doing it yourself. It takes a little while to catch on, but then you can keep it forever.
You just got to keep feeding it.
You just got to keep feeding it.
Cause it's just live. It's live. So
right now, I have hooch on mine, so I got to dump that and refeed her.
I mean, you could give her a recipe of yours.
Babe, it's upstairs. Yes, I could send it to her.
I mean, once you get the recipe, once you get the starter started, that's it. Because you keep using the starter. Now, I don't know what I'm talking about exactly because I've never done it. I just read about it. And I saw a YouTube video on it.
Oh, Gail, that's sad. Gail says her dog was at the vet today. She has an ear infection from allergies.
Oh. Yeah, that's tough. It's tough when your child is sick.
When her puppy?
Huh?
Her dog is sick.
I know.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Her child is sick. Well, look at ours.
Fur babies.
Her baby. Okay.
Yes, I can send you my recipe. Give Terry your email address or send your email to him and I can email it to you. I'm sure you do, Gail. I know when my Sadie, she gets urinary tract infections and it's just terrible. I will send the recipe. I just need emails. Mm.
Yeah, if you send them to my email address, I can forward them to Jackie or whatever.
I hear you, Gail. She said it's her only baby that lives at home.
See, I told you.
Yep.
It's like having a child.
That's why I do I can't even talk. That's why I do daycare, Gail, because I have to have kids around. It just drives me nuts if I don't have somebody to take care of during the day.
Why don't you go up and grab your recipe?
No, I'm not going up and getting it right now.
All right.
It's easy, Terry. It's just too long
Oh,
and too many steps that.
oh, you can't like.
No, I can't put it on here like that. It's just too many steps.
All right.
And I have to explain each step.
Oh. Okay. Well,
So that's why I said
I guess
email.
email is the best way then. If you
Yep.
got to, walk through it, You should have your own YouTube channel. And you could actually tell people how to make it.
No, that's all right.
Jackie doesn't like to be on the camera. But see, Sadie doesn't have any problem. She
No,
loves it.
not our Sadie. She's not shy.
She ain't shy. All right, I think this is actually I could make it the walls taller.
Maybe a little bit taller.
I mean, I could bring them in.
Yeah, bring them in. That would be better. And you can put my Highland cow on there.
Okay. Why? Is this going to be yours or something?
Well,
You can't claim all the pieces, Jackie.
I know, but hey, I haven't gotten any for a long time.
Guys, don't let her fool you. She comes down here and steals off my rack all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do too. She goes, oh, I like that piece. I'm going to take it. So everything I put on the website, I have to put it up so she can't get to it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty short, so it's not hard for him to do. Shady girl. What?
You want a cow stamp too? Okay. But you want Cynthia, you want a pie plate, right?
I love my Highland cows.
You want a pie plate like this, Cynthia, right? If you want one, I'll put a cow on this one. If you like this one.
That's not really good for a pie plate, though, dear.
No, you said it.
For bread,
Yeah.
yeah. For sourdough, that's good.
Yeah, that's what you told me. So that's
Yeah.
what I.
Yeah, but it's not good for a pie plate.
No, it
That
wouldn't be.
isn't.
No, this would not be good as a pie plate. Not with the straight sides. Sadie, what do you want? Don't you kiss me. No, 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 no. I don't know where that mouse has been. Well, I know where it's been. That's why you can't kiss me.
Yeah, I started her back on antibiotics.
Okay, that's what I'll do, Cynthia. Because I'm pretty sure she asked me about this before.
I
think she asked me about this before.
What?
And
My cows?
well, about a pie plate.
Mm.
And I've been making quite a few of them. Yeah, and so those other ones don't have the. I only did the one that has the cow on it. Cynthia, did you see the one by chance? Did you see the one I did that had the cow on it, Cynthia? I can show you that one. Where'd I put it? Where did I put that one?
Don't know. You hit it for me.
I did hide it from you. Is it this one?
Yeah, she said she saw it.
She saw it. Okay, good. All right. Then I'm not going to dig it out because I think it's actually in the kiln room.
That's so his wife couldn't say I lay claims on it.
She don't like to go in the kiln room anyhow.
It's too cold and there's spiders
Yeah.
and a dead frog.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just blowed around and he got in. But the kiln room is exposed to the outside air. So that's why I put the kiln in
Leah's
that
back.
room. Leah's back. Oh yeah. What a fluffer. Yeah, for sure. She is. All right, so that'll be like a pan for doing your bread or whatever, whoever gets it.
I won't fight anybody that wants it because I'll just bug you till you make me one.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you would, dear. Well, that's some wet clay there.
Whew, better dry it out.
It's really, really wet.
Probably too wet to throw.
Yeah, it is. And I already started with all. I won't want to open this new bag yet. Let me get another bag of the reclaim. Let me get another bag of that out of the freezer. Back up, Sadie.
Hey, can you fix my freezer door this weekend?
Yeah.
The handle came off. It's a brand new freezer.
Okay, I got it. It's heavy.
I bet.
All right. What? What?
Sunset Pottery says, hey.
Hey, Sunset, how you doing?
He says, what do you got now, Dad?
All right. Oh, why aren't you blue anymore? Well, I got rid of all my mods, except for, I think, 3 or 4. But the 3 or 4 that I have are super mods. So they can add mods if they feel it's justified. But we're trying to see how this works as far as what YouTube's algorithm wants.
Mia says you're still blue with me, Sunset. Sunset Pottery says YouTube sucks.
Yeah, it's starting to, isn't it? I mean, it kind of is sometimes. I don't know. That's why I'd like to move over to Rumble, but we'll see how that process goes too.
I'm sure they all have their ups and downs.
I gotta talk to Rumble because I'm not even a big. I have like 6 people. It's like, why can't I change my name?
Well, dear, you're going to lose me soon.
What?
Yes, Leah, I agree with you. Every platform does have its quirks. I have to go. I got to pee.
Oh, well, here. Let me take your mic off. Yeah, you can take it off. It's a magnet. Just leave it on the thing and then go go do your business and then return.
I might return. I might stay to bed. It's 4 o'clock now.
What?
I got up at 4 o'clock.
Come on.
Yeah.
She's giving up on me.
You get up at 4 a.m. Oh, look, the baby went up. She has to potty, too.
Yeah, Sadie goes up because Mom went up. That's how that works. Where'd I put that?
Tell everyone I said bye.
Yeah, everybody, Jackie's probably going to go up now, so she can read you on her phone. She's no longer mic'd up, so She gets up really early in the morning, so she's not much of a night owl like some of us. I know I am. Let's see here. I've barely been on YouTube because I moved, and now I feel like I barely know people. Oh, why is that, Sunset? Where'd you move to, by the way? Yeah, Jackie should still be on her cell phone, so she'll be able to see your your messages, your chats, until she falls asleep. All right. Back home? Where's back home? Are you upstate? I mean, what state are you in? All right, there we are. There it is. Oh, it's so close. You passed through PA. Yeah, you should have swung by. All you had to do is just put Muirhead Pottery on your Google Maps. It'll bring me right here. It'll bring you right here. Upstate. Oh, New York. I got you. I gotta get more of this clay. I do like this clay a lot. It's a little much. Nick, anything here? Yep, for sure. Yeah, we got everybody here pretty much. I mean, we're missing some people, but the regulars are here. I appreciate you guys showing up too. I really do, because it helps out my channel. Even if you're just lurking, it helps out the channel. And don't forget to give a thumbs up too. Awesome. Well, I guarantee you, when I take my my FJ and go down the East Coast, I'm going to visit everybody that I can. Probably my first stop will probably be, if not before I do my trip, but my first stop will probably be to Gail in her studio. I would love to see her studio, and that might probably happen sooner than my trip would ever be. But Gail's very close to me. As far as distance goes, she's very close as far as that goes. I mean, she's in Maryland, so I'm right here down close to the Maryland line anyhow. All right, there's no difference on that. Just trying to do what's best for our channels. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I have like, as far as mods go, I only have like 4 mods. So I don't think anybody would take offense to that. I mean, I needed to cut them down. Everything I'm hearing and everything I'm told that YouTube's algorithm doesn't like that many mods. So it's YouTube. What can I say? I think I have pretty good content, but they don't help me out at all. All right. Since everybody's making their own sourdough bread these days, you gotta make some more pans. Just so I have them, you know. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, it's so close. Do I have any others? And newcomers are more likely to say hi too. I think so too, Leah. We'll find out, right? I mean, I for one never cared if I was a mod or not in anybody's thing. It was something that I just didn't care whether I was or not. So, and I don't think I'd offend anybody by taking them off of being a mod, though. Nothing personal. For sure, nothing personal. Oh, yeah, definitely. Everybody here would be a mod. I had a lot of mods, actually. So that's what you should do before you start throwing anything on a wheel. You should always wedge your clay. I don't do that all the time. And usually I pay for it because I get an air pocket. It throws off my piece and then I can't freaking get it back. So oh, I know, Leah. I try to support everybody, on YouTube that I can, or at least hang out in the channel, even if I'm lurking in the background or something like that, That way I give them the watch hours, So Sunset, do you still get your wheel hooked up? I mean, what are you doing as far as your pottery goes? Still here, just eating dinner. Chick-fil-A. I just did a fast for just 24 hours. So it wasn't like a long fast, but you know, it actually made me feel a lot better when I did that. I never fasted like that before, intentionally. It's a water fast, you know. I don't know if anybody's ever done a fasting before, but I tell you what, it made me feel a lot better. And I actually lost, let's see, I guess about 5 pounds just doing fasting. And actually the weight is still slowly coming off, like a pound a day almost. So I think I'm going to fast again for like, I don't know. I think I'll do 2 days this time. You just do it slow, you know? Yeah. I fasted a few times when I was finding God and getting sober. A girl at my halfway house inspired me. She did a 40-day fast. That's wild. Yeah, only liquids. That's awesome. Actually, if she did 40, you say 40 days. Yeah, yeah. I've heard of people doing long fastas. You know, and I want to. I want to basically trick my body into saying, you know, hey, okay, we gotta burn some fat, you know, start burning some fat. But I don't want to get to the point where my body says, okay, now we need to start conserving because we're not eating. So I'm trying to see where my body works the best at as far as fasting and how many days. So I'll keep upping the time and just seeing how my body reacts to that. Burn through. You'll hear my scream from Alaska. Oh my gosh. Oh geez. Well, I hope it doesn't. I hope everything goes good for you. Is it looking pretty good so far? I don't know if anybody's ever made big dishes like this before, where you have a long flat bottom. You want to compress that bottom both directions. Compress it back and forth. I mean, it got to the point where this is the inside edge of my plate. So now I'm just making sure the bottom is nice and compact. And now what I'm doing is basically taking the slip off of the piece and just flattening out the bottom as flat as I can make it. Taking the swirls out of it from the throwing marks. And then what I'll end up doing with these then is I will burnish the inside of these. This clay does have quite a bit of grog in it. But if you burnish your groggy clay, you'll make it nice and smooth. It basically pushes the grog back in any kind of material you have that's rough, kind of rough. Just pushes it right back in. So this is going to be a pie plate. That's what I'm going to start making, is a bunch of pie plates. I really think that once people see the one I did that has the cow in it, I think that would sell, because it seems like everybody, at least around this area, is going nuts over these daggone, these long-haired Scottish cows, the Highland cows. And which I've always known about them. I always liked them. We have some around here, actually. But I think once they see this, I think that they're going to want to have one. So I'm going to make a bunch of these guys. Oh, they'll sell it. Yeah, I think they will. Yeah, they're pretty cute. The price of them, I'm not quite sure, Leah. To be quite honest with you, I haven't really thought about a price for them yet. I'm going to have to think about it, and we'll see. So did everybody have a good work week? I worked from home the past 2 days. I have this project I'm working on, and I just really want to get it done. And I just kept getting bothered at work. I was just like, it's just, if you can work at home, like I can work at home sometimes. So I thought I'm going to work from home and try to get as much more done as I can, because it's just crazy, And I have ADD, so anytime I get distracted, I lose my train of thought on the design, where I was at, and it's just not good for me to have that happen. So at least at home, that doesn't happen, It's funny how much more work you can get done at home than you can at work. At least in my field, that's what I've found, So let's see, like 60, what did that say? 60 to 70? Yeah, it'll probably be around there, yes. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Oh man, I gotta make some room. I'm running out of room. You know what that means? I gotta do a bisque fire. Which I might end up, well, I won't do it tomorrow because I still have pieces. I'll probably start loading it tomorrow and seeing how much more I can fit in. Kiln opening, bisque fire. Yeah, it'll be a bisque fire. Yep. So it won't be anything real exciting to do, but it's not like the when I do a glaze firing. If I do a glaze firing, I will do an online live event for opening the kiln fire, or opening the glaze kiln. That's a lot more exciting. The bisque is just bisque, Yeah, it'll be a glaze. I should do a glaze stream. You're right, Leah. I should do a glaze stream. And I do have stuff to glaze yet as well. So I don't know. It's a lot. Where'd Sunset go? She's still here? I don't see it. She's still here. I hope she's not upset about losing her wrench. But she's not the only one that lost her wrench. Have I had pieces explode? I did actually a long time ago. A long time ago I did. It's because I was forcing everything to get done. I had a show I was going to. I had to have X number of pieces. It was the last load I had to do, and it was a bisque fire, and I thought I had all the pieces dry, you know, and there were some pieces that just weren't quite there. And even with a slow bisque firing, it was still too fast. And the bottom, there was a couple pieces in the bottom, like 2 pieces, that still apparently had water in them, and they both exploded. Took out some pieces beside them. It didn't destroy anything other than that. But yeah, so I did have it happen before in a bisque firing. It was water, yeah. Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, I would hope so. That's not the case. Oh geez. Pocket. Block Leah. Oh my. Yeah, I had Ben Wolf on here actually as a moderator too. I took him off too. Don't fucking have a friend. But people don't blame me, blame the pocket. Well, the thing people have to understand is at the end of the day, it's your channel. Whatever you want to do, you agree personally, feel some type of way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Leah, for sure. Yep. Plain and simple, isn't it? Plain and simple. I sent out a bunch of notices for people to check me out tonight, but I don't know if they all made it in. I'm glad you all did. Well, I don't know if anybody got upset. But if anybody did, that's what, Leah's talking about. I'm not sure that anybody really got upset about it. When did you start ceramics? Well, I started a long time ago. Okay, like way back when I was in high school. In high school was the first time I ever put my hands in clay like this. As a kid, I played around with stuff, in the fields and stuff like that. But high school was the first time I ever got a chance to really get into the clay like this. And so it kind of, I felt like I found my medium, because I've always been kind of an artist, and I just, dilly dabbled in this and that, and never really settled on anything that really caught me, And the clay, as soon as I felt the clay, it just felt like it was normal. Like it felt really good, right? So the spark started back then, but then I didn't have such a good teacher either. The teacher, I don't know, people liked her. People did like her, but to me, she just wasn't, she didn't make me feel like I should really do this, try to do this for a living. And which was really odd to me, that she would preach this to people, that this was something that's a hobby, that you do as a hobby and this kind of thing and blah, blah. And it's just like, why would you tell kids that, But at any rate, that's where my first love came into it. So then I didn't, of course, do it. And it went, I don't know, a lot of years. Let's just say that. A lot of years passed by. And then a friend of mine it's into pottery, I stopped in and saw him. And he's like, hey, he says, why don't you get on the wheel, and see if you can still throw. And so I got on the wheel, and I tell you what, as soon as that clay hit my hands, it was just like, man, this feels really normal to me, And so he kept, saying, well, you should get into it, man. You should be doing this, it's like this and that. And I had a pretty good career going as it was. So, but I thought, I could start doing it as a hobby at least, right? So I got a wheel. I managed to buy a kiln because of the job I had. And so I started throwing again. And then people started realizing it, and they started seeing the stuff I was doing. They're like, you should sell this stuff. It's like, oh, okay. So then I started going to shows. And that's when I started selling. And when I actually started selling, it was 2004, okay? Is when I started selling my pottery. So that's when I say I started. It's 2004. Sorry for a long story, but I thought I needed to get a little bit of background on how it was, So I probably would have started a lot sooner than that, because I felt a connection to the clay more than I did any other art medium. So it just feels so natural to me to work with clay. I love the feeling of it. And now I'm kind of in a rock and a hard place right now, because, I've been reading the Bible and listening to different people on YouTube, and kind of rethinking my life again. My mother went through cancer, a cancer scare. And, my wife's not in the best of health either. I think you all know that as well. At least most of you probably do. It just made me reevaluate my life, I mean, why am I wasting my life away doing something that, I mean, I like designing machines. I do. I truly feel like I have a love for it, but it's stressful. It's a stressful job, and it's not the kind of stress I like to have in my time right now. I mean, I don't mind stress. I can handle some forms of stress, but everything's got to be perfect in the machine design. And we don't do, our machine design is not like, you design it, a prototype, and then you try it. And like, no, there's no prototyping in my design. You design the machine, it's got to work first time. And some of these machines are very complicated. And it's very stressful to get it right the first time. So, like I said, I'm in between a rock and a hard place. I got a good job. It doesn't pay the best, but it pays well enough. Okay. I'm happy. It's close by, right? I got insurance. Jackie's on her own insurance, so I don't need to worry about that. So I question myself, what am I doing? Am I throwing my years away working for somebody else and not doing something I love to do? I don't have the clientele right now to do this full time. I need to open myself up more and do more wholesale, And I feel like if I did more wholesale, I would have the income. So that's what I'm working on now, is trying to get some of that accomplished. But it takes time, I'm one person. It's just me. So it's hard on me right now. I'm just, because I come down here, this is where I want to be. I want to be working in the mud. So sorry for the long story, but that's kind of my background. That's where I'm headed to. That's where I want to be. So I am taking steps to make that happen. It's just that when do I, and it ain't right now, but when do I give my other job, my 2 weeks notice? It'll probably be a month notice, by the way. I worked for that company for almost 15 years now. So it'll be, if I give them notice, it's going to be a long notice. It's going to be like a month-long notice. They treated me well, and I do a lot for them. They rely on me for a lot. I can't let them sit with some of the stuff that I've designed. I can't just let that sit. People need to understand what I did, why I did, and how I did it. And so it's not something I can just walk away from. I just need to do it gradually. So yeah, anyhow, I'm rambling here, but that gives you a little bit of the background. Let's see. I wasn't even watching chat. Let's see. Already. What friends Lee and I are gonna go? Okay. Have a fire. I want to chat with you about this. Okay. Well, SJM, thank you for stopping by. Then appreciate that. And yeah, I'd love to talk sometime for sure, even if it's not on here. It's scary to go out on a limb like that. It is. It is very scary to just, to jump into it, both feet. I'm logical enough to know when is a good time as far as financially, right? But I don't have a lot of expenses here. I have your normal bills, for utilities. But I don't have car payments, and both of our cars are really good. I don't have credit cards out the wazoo. I'm pretty well a lean person. I don't need a lot and don't want a lot. And I'm kind of simple that way, but I could live out on 40 acres or whatever, 10 acres, and just be completely happy with having everything the property has to offer, so to speak. I wouldn't need much outside. I can do a lot of things. I can take care of myself as far as electrical, plumbing, concrete work, framing, roofing. I can do all that kind of stuff. So if not, something needs to be done like that, I'm the guy. I can do it. So I can take care of myself that way, right? So to be able to live that way, I could do it in a heartbeat. I really could. Trust God, let him lead you, as scary as it is. And you know, and it's, and you know, Cynthia, and that's a good point, because, you know, a lot of the people I listen to and stuff, they said that it's a difficult decision, but you have to have faith. And faith is just that. You have to have complete faith that everything's going to be just fine. And you have to feel that in your body. It's not something you just say and you think it. You have to feel it and live it, that everything's going to be fine. And I don't need to worry. Everything's going to come together. And, you know, but it needs to be something that you breathe, you know, you breathe it, you live it. And that's true faith, you know. Thank you. Thank you. You love my spirit. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. I want to be a man of good character, for sure. A stoic person, for sure. Not rambling. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys hung around for that. I can talk kind of like that, you know, spiritually about stuff like that in my past. I can, you know, I don't mind talking about stuff like that. Walking in faith is hard, but freedom with freedom at the same time. I struggle with the faith part because I'm a control freak. Yeah, so that's part of it, right? Because I mean, I'm an analytical thinker, and being in the engineering world, everything has to be logical. It needs to be backed up by the numbers. I think out of the box all the time, but you know, it's just the way my thinking is not the way God wants us to think, right? I didn't wedge this piece, and I can tell already. But yeah, so I'm used to thinking a different way than what God would have us think. Did you see that? There's a bubble there, right there. I should have wedged this before I threw it on the wheel. I wasn't even thinking about it. So I'm trying to get myself back to thinking the way God would want me to think. You know, how he wants me to be. To have faith in him and trust in him. For a person who's been thinking the way I have been for so many years, it's hard. It's hard for me to not be so logical about things all the time and think about things to the nth degree. And that's part of the stressfulness of my job. But you know, it's hard to get back to that. You know, as a kid, I was a loner. I never had many friends as I was a kid. And I spent a lot of time in the woods. That's what I did. I spent most of my time in the woods. And I would on the weekends, I'd camp out back there all by myself in the woods. We lived close to a set of woods that pretty deep, you know, somebody else's property. But I'd go back there in the woods at night and I'd pitch a tent, put a campfire out, and I would make my food out in the campfire, and I'd tell my mom where I was going, you know, and she'd go, okay. And I'd go back there in the woods and set up camp, and I'd be I'd be back there all weekend, just being with nature, because I loved nature. I loved hearing the animals, all the different, the sounds that they make. I was really at one with nature and God. And my mother, she always wanted me to go to church, and I did oblige because I was a child. But I got to the point where I was a teenager, and I told her, I said, I don't want to go to church anymore. And she's like, why don't you want to go to church anymore? I said, well, that's not where God is. To be quite honest with you guys, that's the way I felt. I felt like God was not there. He was not in that church. And, she said, oh, well, she goes, where do you think God is? I said, well, he's back there in them woods. God created everything around me back there. He created everything that was back there. And I felt more at home back there in the woods because I felt closer to God. And that's what I need to get back to. I just need to get back to that. And I hear that people fast, and it helps bring them closer to God as well, because they'll fast, do a water fast, and then they will pray, they'll read the Bible, and it brings them closer, and it resets their body. I don't know if that works or not. Maybe it does, but I'm going to try it, and I can't wait to get back outside in this nice weather, hopefully soon, and enjoy being around God. That's why I feel so horrible down here in the basement. I'm surrounded by concrete. There's nothing here. Everything's dead. You know what I mean? The only thing I feel that's alive is this clay. And it's not like I'm saying everything's dead. Like I have my wife here, my dog, and that kind of stuff. It's not like that dead. It's like physically things around here are dead. You see me I'm barefoot all the time, pretty much. And if I'm outside, I'm barefoot. I'm grounded. You know what I mean? I feel closer to God that way. Jesus and I agree a lot. Yeah. Yes, a police officer has the logical way of thinking as well. Yeah, then they have to. Police officers do have to think that way. Their life depends on it, Read the book of Acts. I will read the book of Acts, actually. I'll probably do it tonight. I feel the need to read, fill my life, fill my soul up with reading the Bible. I'm trying to work these air bubbles out, by the way. If it looks like I'm taking too long to do this, I am taking too long to do this piece. I've got air bubbles in here that I'm trying to work out as I go. You might hear them pop occasionally, but I think I've pretty well gotten them out now. There's one out here yet. Makes perfect sense. I'm with you. Yeah. I found myself closest to God when I've been so that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yes, I do. I do fast. It brings you clarity. That's what I hear, Cynthia. I hear it brings you clarity. I did do 24 hours. And I got to say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed how I felt afterwards. So there's something to the fasting. It's not just the thing of losing weight. That's not really, I mean, I want to lose weight, but it's not what I'm after completely, right? Man, it makes perfect sense. God will meet you where you are. Yeah, definitely. I feel that way too. I definitely feel that he'll meet you wherever you are. You need him, he will be there. Service dropped out. You're still going. Mate. 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 Is that what that was? Mate. I'm sorry your service dropped out, buddy. Mate. Let's see. Welcome back, Pastor Bye. I've been in the same Bible study for 20 years. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Then you're getting something out of it then. And that's what you need. If you find a place you belong, stay there, you know? You'll know it. You'll know it. If you feel like you belong, you'll feel right in every sense of the word. It just feels right. Yes, mate. I figured that's what it was. I read out 8M, but I thought, mate. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, man. The same, Cynthia, except my devotional, which had scripture, obviously, but it bite-sized portions. Okay. But I need to be better about it. Yeah. Well, we probably all need to be better about it, right? I mean, I'm sure there's none of us that have been perfect about, reading the Bible and becoming closer to him. So, yeah. You're not alone. You're not alone. Let's see. Yeah, Leah, you bless folks in your lives. I believe that too. I've been thinking about getting back to the morning Bible study, but not the Bible itself, just sharing my devotional reading and scripture and sharing some quick thoughts. A good way to start your day. Well, I agree, Leah. It would be. Are you JW, Leah? Passerby wants to know. Well, I don't know about that, Cynthia. That's incredibly sweet to today. I sure hope so. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I give God all the glory for being there, being where I'm at. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I give him all the glory about this too. I mean, I believe he gave me this gift, and I think he showed it to me when I was back in high school. He showed me this gift, but the devil held me down. Right? That's the way I'm kind of seeing it. Is the devil kind of said, "No, not today, buddy. We're going to give you a whole bunch of bull crap. We're going to keep you down." Well, I'm not going to stay down. The devil's not ruling my life. You got to go through Jesus to get to me. Yeah, no one is. Yes, try the women's devotional. Love that. Leah, no one is. Yes, that's what I have, Cynthia, but it's not so ready for men. Girly that men won't get some of it. Yeah, okay. Passerby, it's none of my business. Not AJW. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, Passerby. You know what? I missed that completely, guys. The JW thing, I missed it completely. Yes, lots of them do, for sure. Lots of them do Bible study. Oh, I'm sure she didn't take it. I'm sure she didn't take any offense at that. You're asking an honest question. Let's see. Yeah, she wasn't offended. You answered already. I've been around more JV than Christians. Okay. No hate towards JWs either. I just don't really claim any affiliation, but with God. No, if you are, you are. I mean, that's fine. I certainly don't push my religion on anybody. I just simply state how I feel. That's all. You can believe you're either, I'm sure you believe in God in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Whichever way that is, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? I figure good on you as long as you believe. There's so many different denominations out there and stuff, you know. As long as you believe in Jesus Christ and God, you're all right. Well, I managed to get all the air pockets out of that piece, but it was hard. It was not cooperating with me at all. But I managed to pop them all as I was going. I will not do that again. It took way too long. Let's see. Let's see. When I was sick, I used to open my women's devotional and love about losing your mom. Literally just preparing after it passed away. Find that scripture. Oh, okay. Oh, Cynthia, it hurts together because I'm sure there's meant a lot to me. Okay, yeah. I think I used my first marriage as a way to prepare me for losing my son and mom at the same time. Yeah, that's crazy. That's very tough. Very tough one to go through. That's just it. I think he does. He prepares us. He makes us strong for when we need it, right? We go through things in certain ways to be prepared, right? We need to learn lessons. That's what we're here for, to learn lessons, you know? We won't always know what those lessons are until after they probably happen. It's either you think it's a lesson or you think it's something else, but if you believe in God, you probably believe it's a lesson. God doesn't put anything in your path that you can't handle. And sometimes it's tough. It's going to be tough. And life wasn't meant to be easy. I don't think it was. But I think we're here to find our purpose. And that purpose may not be for us. You know? That purpose may not be for us. It may be, you may be here for another reason and not your own, right? It's probably for somebody else. But it doesn't mean you can't find happiness, right? Let's see. God is great, Leah. He prepares us for make us stronger. Yes, I care less about what someone believes in, more about what they are capable of and can't and can't contribute to this world. Yeah, exactly, Nick. What they can, yeah. I agree too. I agree with you. It's not about, what they're believing in. They don't have to believe in God. I hope they do, but they don't have to. I would like everybody to come to Jesus. I mean, God said it's the only way. The only way to him is through Jesus. So I like to help people find their way if they want to go, but you can't make somebody. You can't make somebody find Jesus. You can maybe help them if they want to be helped, right? You ain't going to help anybody who don't want to be helped. It's just the way it is. Some people are going to be Muslim. They believe what they believe, I really don't care what they do. I don't care in their religion, okay? I don't. People are going to do what they do. But if they want to hear the good word about God, they can stop at this channel. I don't mind talking about God, Jesus. And if they like to hear about it, they'll stay. If they don't, they'll move on. And that doesn't hurt me either way. It doesn't bother me one way. I'll pray for them. I will pray for them. But I'm not going to try to make anybody anything that they don't want to be. Or make them believe in anything they don't want to believe. I'm not going to be the one that does that. If you ask me what I think, or you on this channel, I'll tell you what I think and what I believe. It doesn't mean you have to believe me. It doesn't mean you have to agree with me. Even you don't have to agree with me. Nope. But I do share a good bit about myself and what I think and what I believe, and that's just me. So true. Yep, exactly. Amen, Nick. Okay, I'm going to Ryan's Nails, but I'm listening and not. You're going to do Ryan's Nails? Did you ask him about that before you do that? Exactly. Don't care what people believe. Reverse no harm. Exactly. Yep. Exactly, passerby. Good evening, Terry and chat. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Great to see you in here. All right. I am not going to do that again. We are definitely going to wedge our pieces. That was painful. I didn't want to do that. Let's see. We love it, Terry. Thank you, Cynthia. Passerby says, good day, Mandy. Fantastic, sir. Doing these dishes before bed. How are you? How are the rest of you? Well, I could say I'm doing pretty good. It's a Friday night. I'm live and talking with my people. Boy, that's a wobbly plate. It's a wobbly plate. Maybe I'll turn it upside down. It's still got some wobble to it, though. I don't think I want to have a pie dish that's wobbly, because it will follow the contour of that bottom. I don't want to have that happen. That's not bad. I can live with this one. It is a perfect night. It absolutely is a perfect night. Perfect night for a pottery stream. Still at work, Manny, so I could be better. I'm sorry to hear you're still at work there, bud, mate. But hey, at least you're tuned in. You're listening. And we're going to wedge this clay this time. I can't go through that again. That was kind of painful to go through that one. That was kind of trying to get all them air bubbles out. Was nuts. Missed these Friday night. The bulldog is in bed, and my Labrador doodle, or my Labradoodle, in bed, and Mur on the big screen, and I'm cleaning the house. Good for you, Cynthia. Oh yeah, perfect night, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I can relate to that, SJM. I can relate to that. Yeah, I'd want to be out there by the fire myself, get warmed up, for sure. I'd stand by that, right by that fire. What's that? Zoe decided she doesn't want to be out for the fire. Doing it for her, okay. Oh my. So how do you say your name? Salis? Is it Salis? Is that correct, Salis? And hey, Nick and Jess, I saw you guys up there somewhere. Yeah, Nick and Jess are here. At least they still might be here. They might be just lurking. Hey, if it's above freezing or a good night. Well, I'm about done with the freezing stuff, if you ask me. You're in Alaska, so you're probably kind of used to the freezing stuff. I'm here in Pennsylvania. I don't like the freezing stuff so much. I'd love to move south, is what I'd like to do. Toasting. Well, that's good. That's where I'd stand, right next to that fire. Celeste, like the Bible. Okay. I was adopted and chose my name at 13. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool that you actually chose your name. That's pretty cool. Oh, no. I'm on upside New York. Oh, okay. I forgot. I think you did say that earlier, right? It slipped past me. I think I remember saying it, actually. Move over. Mandy says, move over. Need to be toasted as well. I have some achiness. Looks like we still have 8 people in the chat. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what maybe confused me. I don't know. Where were you born in Pennsylvania, Terry? If you don't mind me asking. I was born in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Hanover is just probably a little southwest of Gettysburg. Hanover is the snack capital of the world, I think, really. Have all kinds of snack companies in Hanover. I don't work for any of them, but I could see the Canada border lights from my bedroom window growing up. Oh, wow. That is close to the border. Let's see. The bandanas really do suit you. Thank you. Love how coordinated. Yeah, you know, my wife, you know, she got them for me. I asked for them, actually. She asked me if I was going through a midlife crisis. because I got an earring and I'm wearing bandanas. Oh, man, that's just too funny. No, I don't think so. I just like to wear them, that's all. She just never realized, you know, she never really realized the art person in me, I guess. I don't know. I'm just being me. But I'm glad you like the color coordination. I gotta say, that's probably more my wife. I mean, she doesn't of course, she doesn't pick my clothes out for me. It's for what to wear, you know, but she does buy them for me. And she knows that I'm kind of a person that likes earthy tones. I don't like anything bright usually. So, but I'm glad you think the bandana looks good on me. It's kind of rolling back on my head. Let's see. Not so pretty when you're trying to sleep, Mandy. Yeah, I bet. Coordinated. This man is out there throwing in a a white shirt. Not to mention, it's apparently his wife's favorite shirt. Yeah, you got that right. Oh man. Oh gosh. I'm not normal, guys. I'm just not normal. But I do have a loving wife that, she'll say something about it, but she won't push the issue, She knows I'm me, I'm myself, You're not going to change me. I did tell her that before we got married. I said, don't marry me and think you're going to change me. I'm just going to give you that, just a heads up. I said, just don't think you're going to change me. I am not changing. What you see is what you get. Huh? So she was okay with that. Let's see. My grandmother was born in Philadelphia. Oh, cool. I remember him telling me that he worked at aluminum. Okay. A mill. Okay. That's cool. It was in a movie, Terminator. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't live really close to there, but I do know what you're talking about. Trouble, passerby says. I am doing well, Mr. Ben Wolf. Thank you for stopping in there, brother. You see, passerby called you trouble. I don't think he was referring to me. Takes massive confidence in your craft, yourself and your wife to wear it. You got that right. I wonder if there was a bat placed before stream. If you get one splotch on that shirt, you buy me a dinner. Yeah, she didn't really like the fact that I was wearing my white shirt, and it's her favorite one. So, oh my, that's funny. Yeah, she did come out and say that, didn't she? Oh man. How you all guess my middle name? Pass her by. Ben. That's a good one, Ben. Jeez. Oh man. Let's see. Zoe hasn't attached too many clothes. If she does, you're getting full extent of red clay splatter. Oh man. And that red clay, I tell you what, it stains, doesn't it? I have some here, by the way. And I'll tell you what, it will stain your clothes. That clay that I have is actually a really good clay too. I ought to get it out one of these days, but I'm going to have to dress a bit differently if I use that red clay. My wife would have a fit if I got that red clay on this shirt. Let's see, it's written all over your be more. Oh man, you guys. Oh geez. Oh man. I think we all need to learn how to speak Australian. Let's see. Do you change a little bit? Yeah, what's up, Ben? Firing a barrel back to you. Right back now. Oh, man. Oh, red clay gets all over the studio no matter what. It does, doesn't it? It finds its way everywhere. Take your shirt off, it's on your back. You know what I mean? It's just, it's everywhere. Yeah. It's good stuff, though, you know? And you're firing in a barrel, right? So you're not working with stoneware, I assume. Let's see. Red clay with the frog add is best for my aggressive pretend. Oh man. I already speak Mad Max, mate. Grog, not frog. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. It's grog. Ben's got to learn. What does it say? Ben's got to learn some Mick Tyler next. Oh man, you guys are too funny, man. Holy crap! Oh jeez. Oh my. Yeah, that's a good shape too. It's gonna be a nice pan. Nice pan. Wow, guys, I made 5 of these things already, guys. I hope somebody's interested in them. I know they will be, but oh, let's see. Hopefully I got another. I think I have another bat down here yet that I can use. Yeah, that was just this one here is just all kinds of warped. I don't think I can get it. I'm not doing a bottom out of that thing. Holy crap. That would look like crap for sure. What we got up here. Here we go. This one feels all right. I also have a propane kiln that I'm experimenting with. That's cool. That's cool. Did you ever watch Simon Leach with his propane kiln? He has a weed burner that he uses to fire it with. And he goes up to cone 10, he says. Let's see. Already know my Dundee. Now to some Mick. You guys are funny. Oh man. Your laugh is so contagious. Oh, I tell you what, you guys are making me laugh. Let's see. Don't put Ben in the same Discord chat. Just ask Joel. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I haven't seen that Canadian for a while. I don't know where he is. All right. We have to get some more tea. To say he's always lurking, they boot. Yeah, he's probably lurking. We got 10 people in here, so. I really wish my finger wasn't shredded so I could throw later. I sawed the tip of my finger with a handsaw last night. Ouch. Dang. Oh man, that would hurt. With a handsaw. Jeez. Ew. Yeah. I mean, if you use a big saw, a powered saw, and cut yourself, that's bad enough. But a handsaw? Gee whiz. For sure, it is. I hope you do heal quick too, because man, you might have to throw in some really tight rubber gloves or something, or at least on that finger. But that won't work too good, I don't think. You can always glue it up with super glue. And that's not a joke either. I mean, I've seen people do it. Make sure it's cleaned out real good. Let's see. Oh yeah, or took some skin. Yeah, I was not happy. God damn, it's still throbbing today. I bet it is still throbbing. I bet. Yeah, passerby, that's the truth. That's why I made the face I did, because I tell you what, handsaw, that hurts. If it's going quick, you don't really feel it. You know what I mean? And it's a much cleaner cut. I don't think a handsaw would do that good of a cut. You know, not like a power saw would. I can't put pressure on my left pointy. Oh, geez. Pretty deep. I'll tell you what, I'd clean it out real good. It probably got to heal from the inside out anyhow. A little bit of clay in there ain't going to hurt anything. It'd probably hurt, but it probably won't hurt your fingers, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Oh yeah, don't take my advice. Stuck it in gasoline and super clipped it. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh jeez. Gorilla glue. Oh my. It's oh yeah, it's clear peroxide, neosporin, fresh air. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, really. I mean, it's got to heal from the inside out. And I got to ask you guys a question once because see if you all heard of this one. Y'all ever get poison ivy? I'm sure you probably have. You know, my dad told me when I was a kid I had poison ivy. He told me go down there in the laundry room and grab that bleach. No kidding. He told me to grab that bleach, and we poured bleach all over my arm because that's where it was poison ivy was at. And you know what? It burnt like hell because I scratched a lot of them open. You know how that goes. So you know, it hurt like hell when he poured that bleach on. But I tell you what, it dried that poison up just like that. It was gone. Okay. I've heard a lemon juice helps too. Lemon juice. Oh man, Ben. What a way to treat your mate, right? Oh my. I'll lemon juice in the morning when my hand isn't charcoal. Okay, good. It's been great laughing with y'all, but I gotta go. Take care, Passerby says. All right, Passerby, thank you for stopping in. You done with work now? Hope you have a good evening. Take care. I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon. Oh yeah, poison ivy is a staple here. Yeah, well, that's what he told me to do. Well, that's what he did do to me. He put bleach on it. Pure bleach. It dried it right up, though. It did sting. But, you know, you're a young man growing up. You got to take it. You got to sit there and take it. You ain't cry about it. Nope. There wasn't no crying. He's like, hey, it only hurts a little bit. It'll go away. But at least you're not going to spread it, you know, anywhere else. Like, okay, Dad. But it worked. Let's see. You know, honestly, I use clay for ivy since the chamomile is mainly Benetine. Have a good night, Passerby. Yeah. Well, you know, clay does help a lot of stuff, you know. It does. I think it helps the healing process. Put it this way, in our lives, clay is the answer for everything. At least it is for me. You know how we got hurt as a kid? And Dad said, go out there, rub some dirt in it. Feel better. You'll get over it. Oh, man. I guess today you think that's child abuse, but back in the day, that was just normal everyday stuff, you know? Let's see. No crying in clay. Haven't used calamine since I had the pox. Chicken pox, that is. Let's see. I'll have to bring some slip with me when I go camping. And hey, I tell you what, give her a shot. Give her a shot. Also, Murray, to answer your question from forever ago, Ryan struggles with his big toes that get ingrown. Ouch. So my ballet history, I have a unique experience dealing with ingrown toenails. Oh, okay. So I cut him. Oh. Hey, yeah, I would imagine people do have issues like that. That's, man, that'd be painful. Very painful. Well, at least he's got you, Leah. All right. That's a pretty nice paint if I do say so myself. And I do. I got one more big ball of clay left that I would like to finish tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's see, that's got a little bit different shape. I actually kind of like that shape a lot better. I like the rim too, the way it kind of comes down like this. And then the shape on the inside's more like that. Easy to get your tool in there. Yeah, I do like that a lot. I like that a lot better, actually. I probably ought to do that shape more often. I think I will, because I kind of do like that, because it actually gives you a nice place to hold your hand, too. Yep, I think I might do that more often. I mean, I'd still put the heavier edge on top, but now that's always going to be there. They're all about the same size dishes, really. I mean, there's not a whole lot difference between any of them. So, that's more. You take care of your man. That's good. Every husband needs a wife that takes care of him, for sure. Mandy, Dad sent me YouTube watching homework. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess, right? I got these plastic bats. I don't care for these simply because the clay doesn't really dry on them very well. I got one more piece to do, and I can't find one more freaking wooden bat. What's this one? Oh, there's a reason why that one's down there. Because it ain't going to work for nothing. And these here, they're so warped out of shape. I need to make some more bats. But I think what I might do is make them heavier like Ben did. This in here might work. It's not super crazy. Let's see. He loves watching music reactions and loves to send me ones. I should check it. I should check out. I love more than anything. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome that you and your dad have that relationship, you know? That is awesome. Well, this is awesome, guys. I still have 9 people in here. I mean, that's pretty well has been the whole night, hasn't it? I mean, that's a good thing that the viewer count is pretty well holding. I must be doing something right, maybe. Maybe I'm just interesting to watch like the monkeys. Like a monkey in the box, yeah. Let's see. I think we're going well. A lot of people sticking with you. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually. Pretty awesome that people are sticking around to watch. Make sure you like my dudes. He is my constant. My love never ends. We've been through everything together, seen a couple divorces and other dark things. Wouldn't anyone else has a father? Shout out to my daddy. That's sweet. That's sweet, Mandy. I'm glad you feel that way about your dad. That's awesome. That is awesome, isn't it? Roar. All right. Everybody that's sticking around tonight, I want to thank y'all for sticking around. I mean, I appreciate it. Even if you're not chatting, that's perfectly fine. I don't expect everybody to chat. I love the fact that you stuck around with me and watched, you know? I appreciate it. And hopefully you're all subscribed to my channel. And if you do subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that notification bell and say all. That way you'll get notified every time I go live or anytime I post something. Yes, we love the lurkers. We sure do. Appreciate every one of you. You know, it'd be nice if I could travel the East Coast with my wheel and some clay, and just stop by different potters and fire my clay. That wouldn't work so well. Not work so well at all. But I could pull a trailer with me, put a gas kiln in it. Now that would be an idea, wouldn't it? Make a trailer, get a trailer, should say, put a kiln in it, put my wheel in it, my clay. I could have shelving in it. I think I got an idea. I could sell out of it along the way if I needed cash. Just stop by some town that's got some stuff going on and set up shop. Not much. We love supporting you. You're such an incredible delight and key person to this community. You always leave me smiling afterwards and forever grateful that you're always warm and open to me. Well, thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I don't have a huge following, yet, but it's growing slowly, which I don't mind because I think that's organic, right? If I saw a huge spike and where I go up real fast, I'd have to question what's really happening there. If it's a bot, more bots or what, you know what I mean? At least if it's going slow, to me, it feels more organic. So I'm not worried about that. I'd like to get to 500 subscribers though, simply because when I get to 500, I can put my store on YouTube as well and sell, to get some more traffic to my store. And speaking of my store, if you want to ever check it out, I have a few pieces on there, which I need to add more. I got plenty more to add. So anyhow, if you look up muirheadpottery.com, it'll take you to my Shopify store. It's Muirhead, muirheadpottery.com. I will be adding new pieces here soon. Probably this weekend I might add some more because I just need to fill it up. Fill it up. And I have a whole bunch of pot plates I just did tonight. They'll probably hit the store, I don't know, probably in another month or two. Probably another month they'll probably hit. Yeah, it'd be another month. Until I get my pieces all done and all that, and get in the kiln and fired again. And it's a process, A lot of processes to getting pottery done. Let's see. Paste store link here. Oh, magic. Let's see. Let's go to 500. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you for posting that. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook as well. I have a Facebook group. I have a Facebook page. So if you're not already following that, you should. I will post on there when I go live as well. And what I'm doing right now is I'm compressing the bottom of this. Whenever I do large bottom pieces like this, you got to compress the base of this as tight as you can. It wards off any cracking as much as possible. Like we call them S cracks, simply because sometimes they do look like S cracks, but it's just a little slice in the very center of your pot. Somebody years ago coined it an S crack. And if you get an S crack, then you can't sell that piece. So you almost just have to give them away or break them up, which I've done that too. Matter of fact, we got a friend on here called Bullseye Ben, and he talks about guns and stuff like that all the time, and shoots them and stuff like that. Well, he'd probably love to have some of those pieces that we would break up. He'd probably love to have them just to shoot at. To some of you all, if you're new to this community or new to my page, or if you've been watching me for a little while, some of the people on this that drop in tonight, like one of the people that dropped in was Swan City Ceramics. They're out of Florida. They have a shop too that you can check out. Nick and Jess are the owners of that. Very young couple, very nice couple, and so they make pottery too. Y'all check them out. They have a YouTube page you can follow, and they do videos every Thursday and Friday, I think. So they're pretty consistent. So very consistent actually. But yeah, so check them out, and Leah will put a link in the chat. That all you have to do is click on the link. It'll take you right to that page. And then you can hit subscribe. And if you get a chance, tell them that I sent you. We also had Ben Wolf in here, Ben Wolf Pottery. He's out of Connecticut. He's been a potter his whole life, actually. He grew up in it. His dad is a potter. And he followed the same footsteps. Yeah, he is awesome, isn't he? Yeah, Ben's an awesome guy. Great guy, for sure. And who else can we shout out? We can shout out SJM Ceramics. Shout her out. Check them out. They're in the chat right now, actually. And we also have a potter that's in Canada called Fresh Cup of Joel. And he's learning pottery. He's actually doing very well at pottery. So if you have a chance on YouTube, check out Fresh Cup of Joel. Very nice guy. And he's going through his learning process of learning pottery and how to throw in the wheel and everything about pottery. So he's doing very well at it. Very well. Matter of fact, if you look at him now, you wouldn't know. He's just over 100 days or so into this. So he's doing very well. So if you have a chance, check him out too. Let's see. Do what the man says. You won't regret it. That's right. I mean, I'm speaking truth here. Let's see. Always be careful. Kind of my dad's footsteps were pigeon-toed and let off a cliff a bit though. Oh, Ben, you're funny. And I know you get that from your dad. I'm sure you do. You know, I'm not talking about the pigeon-toe thing. I'm talking about, you know, the funny remarks. I mean, I bet it'd be wonderful just to listen to both of you talk. Because I imagine your dad's quite a character as well. But you're nice people. You're good people, you know? You can kind of see that in people, you know, when they're good people. You can just kind of, it's something you feel. You just know it, that they are. You can just really feel it. So check them all out. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Leah, for putting the links in there for everybody to check out. So if you're watching this video now or you're watching it later, you should be able to go back to that chat and find these links. I need to do is start putting them in I probably should start putting them in my description, actually. So you guys can go in the description and find them. But I like supporting other people, other artists, whether they're potters or not. I like supporting all artists. Because it's not easy out there for some of us, you know. And every little bit you can help, it's, you know, it goes a long way. So I like to do my part as well and help everybody out. But yeah, check out these people, man. You won't go wrong. If you got hooked already and stayed here in this stream that long, I don't know how long I've been streaming now. You stayed this long, you might want to look up these people because you're going to find another set of potters to watch. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that. See how it's got that little rim right there? It's going to be nice to pick up. When you get your hand in the oven like that, you have a spot to put your hand to pick the pan up. I put a lot of thought into my pieces when I design them. I think that's going to be a really nice piece. I did 8 pie plates tonight. 8 of them. That's pretty crazy. Well, not really, but I only had one of them that gave me a problem. It's the one I didn't wedge. Wedging. Wedge your clay, guys. Wedge your clay. If you don't want to have problems when you're trying to throw, wedge your clay. I see it. You know, I've done it too. You got this nice square bag of clay. It's like, I'll just cut it off and just, you know, pat it into a ball and throw it. Yeah, you get air pockets in there. Sure enough, you'll have air pockets in your clay. But there we go. Let's see. Am I losing my chat? Let's see. Oh, your algorithm is melting into mine, Lee. Whatever you are, I see you follow. Thanks, Terry, but my dark humor came from my mom. Wow. Most certainly would not live stream my conversations with my mom. Oh, that's awesome, Ben. Oh, always glad to see you as well, Mandy. Who's going to Cho's in a few? Oh, Cho's on, huh? Hey, Mur, have you ever been? No, I've never been. I'd like to go. I would like to go. Someday I'm going to go. I guess it's coming close by here soon, right? Is it next year or something? I don't know. I think somebody said something to me about is going to be is a Philly that's coming to Philly. I like to go. If it's in Philly, I'm going to go. I'm going to have to go. Ben saying we would have been, what is it? Oh, institutionalized. Oh, I could pop on for a bit. Gotta admit, I'm sleepy. He always goes live during my bedtime. I know, Mandy, we're trying to peer pressure him to go on earlier. At least 2 hours. Wish I knew the exact, Terry. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I knew too. Let's see. Good. Earlier is better. Yeah. Wedge. Yeah. Definitely wedge your clay. Let's see. All my clay is processed with grog, even the bag clay. Yeah. And mine is too. It's got grog in it. Especially this stuff. My other, well, this stuff here has probably a lot more grog in it, I think, the new stuff I got. But I think it adds some strength to your piece too. I mean, I've noticed that. Like I had some white clay. The white clay I had was very smooth. I mean, very smooth. I mean, it's beautiful to throw. This stuff you could throw all day long, and your hands were just fine, right? I mean, and it's just like butter. I mean, but the thing of it is it didn't seem to hold up as well in the kitchen, even though it was stoneware clay. I still had some issues with it, and I'm not sure where the problem is, if it's just the clay body itself or if it's just my processes. But I found that the other clays that I have, they're fine. I haven't had any issues with them. So it's just that certain clay body. So I've been using these here, and I haven't had any issues yet. And we use them. I make pieces, and then my wife uses them up there. We use them every day. And so they get beat around and that kind of thing. And so I'm trying to get, designs worked out and that kind of thing on, if you have a sharper edge, it might crack easier or something, or it might chip or whatever. So I'm trying to just run it through its paces, but these have been working out really well. So let's see. Not yet, Murray. He's on at 11:30. Okay. I use pots that are unsteady as. Oh, okay. Use fired pots that were unsuccessfully. Okay. Yeah. Well, and you can do that for sure. Yeah. And probably should do that with mine too. Oh, yeah. Let's see, Mugley. 11:30 your time. Yeah, our time. He's on the East Coast, I think, right? Let's see. It definitely does my firing really aggressive in the barrel. I need grog or it will explode. Yeah, grog will definitely help you out. Can't wait to see how much your pottery has improved. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I like to see it too, actually. I believe you left not long after you did the throw-on of 100 pieces. Not long after you did the throw-on. Oh, okay. Ohio. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's on the East Coast. Well, it depends I guess it depends how far in Ohio. Where does that change over at? Just past Ohio, I guess. Yeah, I gotta do more pieces. What I'll do is come on here tomorrow and just start throwing. But I think we gotta run to town to get some stuff. I don't know what I got going on tomorrow. Kind of depends on the weather too, because if it's nice weather, I'll do something outside. I can throw outside too. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, if I get a chance, I could do a live tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know how that'll go. Just make sure you're notified. You have the bell rung, and that way, if I do decide to go live, you're notified at least. You see, the throwathon was when I stepped back, and it was when everything surrounded me. It went very. Here I am, though. I'm back soon enough. Yep. I can't wait to see some of your pieces. You ought to. Do you have a Facebook page? You ought to take pictures of your firing, and just share them. It'd be cool to see. Yeah, I'd definitely share that stuff out. That'd be pretty cool to see. And I'd like to see some of your pieces too. Let's see. My mom is gonna really bet you she's gonna do mowing the year. Yeah, we've done. My wife actually. I bought my wife a nice tractor to mow, and so she loves to sit on that tractor and just ride around the yard mowing. So she already did her first mowing of the year. You think he's in Discord now? No. Let's see. Supposed to get 5 to 7 inches of snow in Connecticut tonight. April showers and April snowstorms these days. Yeah, how about that? It's crazy. We're supposed to have a bad thunderstorm here about midnight. And I guess that's what you're talking about. You're probably going to get the snow because it's so cold. Ain't that crazy, Ben? I mean, that's 5 to 7 inches. Oh, man. I'm done with cold weather. I'm done with it. I'm ready for spring. I mean, the flowers are starting to pop up and everything. I came out one morning, it was freaking like 30 degrees out. I'm like, what the heck happened? Oh, my. I have been making YouTube posts on my channel. Okay. I think I've already subscribed to you. But maybe I don't have the bell on. I'll have to check that. I would love a day over 50 degrees here. I bet you would. Yeah, because Ben's thinking the same thing. I mean, he's up there in Connecticut, so I mean, gee whiz. I mean, he's gonna have to run the snowblower in April. That's freaking nuts. Oh man, I put my snowblower away. I already put it back in the shed. I usually park it in the garage up front here at the driveway, so that way I can open the garage door and just right out. It got up to like 70 degrees for a couple of days. There's like, it's April. I'm putting the snowblower away. Oh, let's see. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be on Zillow all day, looking south until it's warm. Looking south until it's warm. Yeah, I tell you what, boy, it's crazy. I mean, I'm sure you're done with it up there. I mean, well, you guys probably get a little bit colder weather up there, but still, I mean, in April you should be feeling spring right now, even in Connecticut. It's almost too nice. You can't trust nice weather for too long, Lee. Yeah. Well, Leah's been getting tornadoes and all kinds of storms down there. So we've had some pretty crazy weather here. I mean, this weather modification crap, they need to stop doing that. It's forecast to snow. It was forecast to snow last night, but it just hailed for a bit. I also live in the lake, so it's a bit different. Yeah. Well, yeah. So if you're up there around the lakes or close to the lakes up there, you're going to get all kinds of weather up there. I mean, there's a company that we work for. It used to be the old GE plant that they have up there in Erie, Pennsylvania. And it's now Wabtec. But anyhow, we sell our machines. They buy a lot of our machines up there. So I've been up there quite a few times. And I'll tell you what, to go in wintertime, you might as well just count on getting snowed in or getting snow, because they get that lake effect snow like crazy up there. I mean, the weather, you just can't trust it up there. So I couldn't imagine living up there all the time. I guess you just get used to it, you know, but arrive. Can you arrive Sunday? Enjoy the 80s here. Yeah. I would love that, Mandy. I would love to do that. Just take a plane flight out. Preach, Murray. Yeah, I get the lake effect. It's wild. Georgia Pacific. Okay. That's you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy up there. I don't know. I mean, I live down like more of a south central Pennsylvania. I'm closer to the Maryland line down here. You know, I'm not far. I'm probably. I mean, shoot, I'm probably 40 minutes. Yeah, probably 30 or 40 minutes away from the Maryland line. So, you know, we're kind of away from a lot of stuff where we're at here. You know, we don't get very, very bad. We do get tornadoes every once in a while, you know, but snowstorms, not so much. I mean, we might get one a year, you know, a bad snowstorm, but it hasn't really been that bad in years, really. I don't know. I mean, our weather's not bad. It's just this year it's just cold. But you know, I've said for years, you know, that the weather, it seems like the winters were not as cold as they were when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, I remember snows like this freaking deep. You know what I mean? They were, and it seemed like every time it snowed like really deep, you know. I mean, maybe it's because I was a kid, you know, and I was smaller. But it just, you know, it just, to me, it always seemed like it back then, it just, we had more snow for some reason. And of course, now this year we had a good bit of snow. But we had some really cold weather. I mean, it stayed cold for a long time here. So, I mean, we had probably a couple months where the ground was frozen solid. I mean, just solid. So, you know, we just had a batch of really cold weather this year. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, South's getting hit pretty hard with tornadoes right now. So it's just nuts. Let's see. I'm as north in New York as you can get before you're in Canada. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's up there. That's up there. Yeah. Well, do you get good temperatures up there? I mean, how's your temperatures up there? I mean, if you're upstate New York like that, that's probably beautiful up there, by the way. I mean, I've seen pictures of upstate New York, and it's just freaking beautiful. Like Connecticut. I mean, Connecticut's freaking beautiful too. But if you go north in Pennsylvania, it's beautiful. I love all the mountains and stuff like that, you know. But I imagine it's probably a little bit chillier up there, right? I mean, you probably don't get a serious hot days up there, do you? In 90s or so? I mean, if you do, it's probably not long lived, right? I love it in Adirondacks. It's gorgeous. I bet it. Oh yeah, I've seen. You know, I've never been there, but I bet it's. I've seen pictures. It's gorgeous. You know, but that's how I feel about Arkansas. Yeah, we had definite seasons, but fall feels like a second summer. I miss true fall, where it gets in the 50s at night, in the 30s and 20s, or in the 50s, and then at night it gets to the, yeah. And you know what? If you ever go camping, that's like the best weather too. I mean, you know, you have like a good, and like during the day, it's like 60, 70 maybe, but at night it gets chillier. It's just so nice to camp at that time of year. We rarely get to 90. Yeah, that's why I was figuring that you don't get real hot. It is probably a rare thing. Adirondack region, it's crazy. The fall is incredible. Oh, I bet it's beautiful up there. In the fall, man. Yeah, for sure. I camp year round. Right, will get you in the negatives. Okay. Yeah. Gotta head out, Terry, and all. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Ben. I thank you for stopping in, brother. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope you don't have to go shoveling any snow. So good luck there. Yeah, I'm probably going to head out of here too. It's 11:11. Okay. Well, that's about right. 11:11. That's what time it is here. 11 p.m. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I unless I pull out more clay, but I ran out of shelves right now. I got my shelves all full of these big pie plates. So, and I got enough here to fill my kiln up for a bisque load. So it's gonna be a packed full kiln too. I'm loading that sucker up as tight as I can get her, and just do a slow bisque and let her go. Then I'll have a whole bunch of glazing to do. And I'll do a glazing live as well. I mean, that'd be probably cool for some of you to see it that haven't seen it. It's like that months out of the year. Yeah, Mandy, 11:11. You got it, Mandy. It's like that months out here in Tennessee. It's just griping about it. Here overnight. AC on until dark. Wow. Yeah, lucky you. You got to use the AC. You know, up here we just have to open the window, and then we'll freeze in our freaking beds. Good night, mud dwellers. Thanks for the night of fun. You're welcome. I had a lot of fun tonight too. You know, I really did. And we still have 7 people here, and every one of you guys out there, you may not want to chat, and that's perfectly fine. I love the fact that you guys hung around with me tonight and spent the evening with me. I'm trying to make this more of a regular thing, you know, where I can get on. But Friday nights, you can pretty well count on me being here on Friday nights, unless something happens. But, you know, I'm usually here Friday night, and I'll throw to whenever, you know. I don't know. I think I started around 8 o'clock. So it's not bad. Not a bad night. So, yeah, you'll see we have quite a crowd in here that chat all the time, and they're great people. And so if you're watching and you ever want to join the chat, go ahead and just type in something, say hi or whatever. And everybody's nice in here. So we have a great time. And you can see that, obviously, you stuck around. So I appreciate it. Thanks for good all. Good guess, walk both ways. Yeah, love you guys. Yeah, Cynthia, Mandy, Leah, SJM. Yeah, I'll be safe now, you hear? And we'll catch you again, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to come on tomorrow, but I can't promise you anything. But we'll just see. I know if it's nice out, I'm going to be outside working. So, yeah. Leah, I'm going to talk to you later. Maybe not tonight, but I'm going to talk to you later. I'll tell Jackie. Yep. You all have a good night now. Yep. I'm going to pull you off the stand here for a minute. Here we go. All right. Here, I'll look at my studio. Oh, there's my lights. Yeah. There you all in my chat. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Hey, thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate every one of you. We had a great night tonight. I threw lots and lots of pie plates. Lots of pie plates right here. Up there's pie plates. So they'll come on the market here soon. Probably 4 weeks till I can get everything bisque fired and, you know, glazed and then fired again. And it's a long process, you know. But hey, y'all, I thank every one of you sticking around. Hit the thumbs up button too. Hey, and hey, if you didn't talk in the chat, that's fine. Leave a comment if you like anything you saw tonight, you know, or just say a comment about it. It could be one word. Just say thank you or whatever. Just leave a comment, you know, afterwards. That's fine. It helps my videos too, you know. So any of my videos that I've made in the past, just, you know, hit the like button on them or just do a one-word comment, You know, I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm and gets more people to hang out and share, you know, watch me. So I appreciate you all again. I said that how many times now? And hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you all for sticking around. Good night now. I'll talk to you all later. Good night.